I shot him 6 times! I shot him 6 times! I shot him in the heart! It's Total TV number 239, everybody! Total TV number 239. 2019 Halloween special, everybody. It's our 5th Halloween special yet. And it's our biggest, our best, our greatest. We got our fucking special set up tonight. We're all ready. We got our special guest, No Name Bob. Fucking super excited to be here. Alright, everybody. Tonight's feature film is Halloween 2. 1981. John Carpenter. It's a great film. The original Halloween came out in 1978, and this film, Halloween 2, came out in 1981, 3 years later. But it takes place immediately after the events of the first film. The cool thing about these two films is you could watch the original 1978 Halloween and then watch Halloween 2 from 1981 back to back, and it would be like watching a 3-hour movie, approximately. Obviously, I totally recommend this film. Check it out if you haven't already. Just walk real slow. Come on. Just walk real slow. Come on. So you might be asking yourself, what makes tonight's Total TV Halloween special so fucking special? Well, I'll tell you what makes this year so special is that we attended Rock and Shock, the local horror convention in Worcester, Massachusetts. It's called Rock and Shock because it combines a rock concert with a horror convention. So this year we just went to the convention part of it and we met a bunch of celebrities. We got a bunch of autographs. Here's a little slideshow of photos we took of the event. Well, that was pretty neat. That was pretty good. You kind of feel like you were there, don't you? I mean, do you feel like you were there a little bit? Well, to make it even better, we took a quick video walkthrough to show you a little bit what it was like to be there. Let's take a look at that now. So we're at Rock and Shock right now.
Hey, it's Captain Funeral, don't I? Total TV.
Yeah, that's right.
Can I get a picture with you?
Sure. Fucking A.
Fucking A.
Thanks, buddy. Wow, do you feel like you were there? Do you feel like you were there now? Because you pretty much were. I mean, if you don't feel like you were there, watch that footage again. So we got to meet a bunch of celebrities, and we got to get some autographs. I want to share with you some of the autographs I got. We got Felissa Rose, who played Angela, and if you can see it, Catherine Cammey, who played Meg in Sleepaway Camp, signed my DVD. I got Ken Foray to sign Dawn of the Dead. There's no more room in hell. Ken Foray was also in Devil's Rejects and Rob Zombie's Halloween and Lords of Salem. Here we got Adam Green, who was the writer and director of Hatchet. He says, Victor Crowley loves you. Here we have Friday the 13th, signed by Adrienne King, who played Alice, the only survivor in the very first film. Here is The Devil's Rejects, signed by Bill Moseley, who plays Otis. He writes, I am here to do the devil's work. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I got John Dugan, who played Grandpa, and Ed Neal, who played the hitchhiker in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is signed directly on the case because it's made of metal. So it's in this little plastic slip case. And last but not least, we have the Jason mask signed by Kane Hodder, who played Jason in Part 7, 8, 9, and X. And Derek Mears, who played Jason in the 2009 remake of Friday the 13th. That was a great time. It was a great time. It was had by all. And now it's time for 2019 Halloween Horror Fest recommended listening, everybody. Every year we recommend some music for you to play at your Halloween party. Up first on the recommended listening for Halloween 2019 is The Cramps, Off the Bone. It's a 3D album cover, and it did come with glasses. I have the glasses somewhere, but I'm not sure where they are. A little sticker that tells you it's a 3D cover in case you can't tell by fucking looking at it. It's a compilation record, very similar to Bad Music for Bad People, but this one came out before that. but it's got all the classic songs. It's got Human Fly. Human Fly is one of my favorite Cramp songs. Horror-themed, rockabilly, psychobilly, surf music, punk rock. Definitely check it out. Moving right along, we cannot forget the score to Halloween 2. We're watching Halloween 2 tonight because we love Halloween 2. And here we have the soundtrack to Halloween 2. Written and performed by John Carpenter, who also wrote and directed the film. I will give a $10,000 prize to anyone who can carve a pumpkin and look just like that. But you have until the end of this episode to submit photos. We picked this up at a flea market for $1. It's in really good shape. Here's the back cover. Some write-up, some information. I love this stuff. I love it. And last but not least, mandatory Acid Witch. Every year we have an Acid Witch LP, and this year's no different. Acid Witch's Evil Sound Screamers, everybody. This came out in 2017 on Halloween, but then the album version didn't come out till a year later. Evil Sound Screamers, Acid Witch never disappoints when it comes to Halloween. Basically, the whole album is dedicated to Halloween this time. It has a song called I Hate Halloween, told from the perspective of like a religious fanatic who can't stand Halloween because of what Halloween is. And then there's a song called Hard Rock Halloween, which is about some teenagers who decide to stay out late despite the warnings of their parents. And there's a song called Mutilation Mansion, which is about a haunted house gone wrong. The cover art's really great, as always. This vinyl pressing is on candy corn vinyl. They call it candy corn vinyl, except it's more red than orange in the middle. Absolutely the album to listen to at your Halloween party. If you're not going to have any Acid Witch playing at your Halloween party, I'm staying home. This album also comes with a stencil, a pumpkin carving stencil to carve your own Acid Witch, if you're good at carving pumpkins. I, however, am not, so I didn't even bother trying. So that's it for tonight, everybody. That's it. It's been a blast talking to you about all this shit. We met a lot of great people at Rock and Shock. A lot of great music to listen to this year for Halloween. Halloween 2, the sequel to the first Halloween. Great fucking movie. Absolutely check it out. Halloween's not for a few more days. It's on Thursday. You know what that means, though? Next year it's on a Friday. Fucking A, everybody. I hope to see you next week. I'm going to bed. I'm so sick of being here. Sick of trick-or-treating. Sick of fucking talking about Halloween.
Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. I'm sure we will. Jeez. Kima. I wonder how many ghost hosts had the most. I wonder how they gauge that.